Welcome back to Stardew Valley. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. Before we get too far involved, I should point out I'm trying to figure out the right part on the slider for the in-game audio. I think maybe I had it a little bit low previously, so I turned it up a little bit. So let me know feedback there as far as in-game audio versus commentary. The commentary seemed maybe a little bit loud, but I think that's just because I'm a loud guy. So, let's jump in. It is Friday the 5th. Check the weather. It's going to rain tomorrow. That is awesome. Because tomorrow, we're probably going to go mining tomorrow. It's a very bad luck day, which kind of stinks. But it's not the end of the world. Ooh, lots going on. We got parsnips. Marnie's here. She's got a dog. Hello, Evan. You see this dog here? Yeah, Marnie, I see the dog. Yeah, he's a cutie. Found it sitting outside the entrance to your farm. I think it's a stray dog. Speaking of dogs, we just got a boxer puppy. So we breed boxers. And we've got a 3-year-old male that we want to eventually breed. So we just got a female puppy to add to the family. It's now 3 boxers we'll have in the house. So anyway, we're going to say, yes, we will adopt this dog. We haven't even chosen a name for my real-life dog, and now I got to choose a name for Stardew Life dog, and I think I'm going to go with... We're going to go with Bennett. That's our current male boxer. We'll go with that. You be a good pooch now, okay there, Bennett? Okay, buddy. We'll see you later. So we got parsnips ready. We got mail. So, whoa, what did I just... Oh, I had my fingers on the wrong buttons. Who wants what here? Shane wants a red mushroom. That's not going to happen. This one is going to get finished today. So that's cool. Last night, a Joja member found you. Okay, so we passed out last night. Since we didn't have any money, they didn't charge us anything. And then here, to our valued Joja Mart customers. Our team members removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. So Joja is saying that they cleared it, but I'm not convinced. Wasn't it Sebastian that was messing around in the caves and found something according to something we saw the other day or talked to him about? Anyway, not a big deal. We apologize for any inconvenience this has caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Signed, Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. So what all of that means is that we now have access to the mines. We got 15 regular parsnips, 1 gold parsnip out of that harvest right there. And we completed this, so we get $100. Now it wants us to build a coop. So Robin, the local carpenter, lives north of the town. In exchange for raw materials and money, she will construct new buildings on your farm. So build a coop or barn so that you can raise animals, but then it says build a coop. You got to build a coop to complete this journal quest, but I like to go with a barn first. I think we might do a coop first just because why not? As you gain experience, you'll discover new crafting recipes to increase profit and make life easier. A scarecrow, for example, will prevent crows from snacking on your precious crops. So reach level 1 farming and craft a scarecrow. We have reached level 1 farming because of what we just harvested. So that's that. Now we need to craft a scarecrow, but we don't have the recipe for it yet and won't have it until we go to bed tonight. Excuse me. So, I will say I've been thrilled to see the enthusiasm of the viewers on the channel since restarting our adventures in Stardew. So that's awesome. I'm glad to be back. You appear to be glad to have me back, which, cool. I kind of thought maybe that you had forgotten about me. All right. So today's going to be busy. We don't need our watering can anymore. Um, what we're going to do real quick is go and cut some trees so that we can, let's make sure this falls to the left. So if you stand on one side, like I moved as far to the right as I can, the tree will fall away from the side you're standing on. So like, for example, here, if I stand over here, it's obviously going to fall away from me. If I were to stand here on this, just barely on this side of the tree, it falls this way. Would you look at that? So we're just getting some wood here to build another chest because it's bothering me. In fact, let's get the stumps. Had enough of these stumps. All right. You get out of here. And how much wood is that? That's 47. I know that there was already some in the chest up here. So let's grab 3 of them. Boom. Go like this. Craft a chest. Boom. Now let's go like this and put all the stuff in there. And we're going to grab stuff related to fishing and get it out of here. Fishing or ocean. I kind of consider trash as that because that's where you get a lot of trash is from fishing. So that's that. Now we have another chest that we can plop down right there. We're going to make it blue for the ocean. We're going to put those in there. And then all of this stuff. Sort it. And now this chest, what do we want to put back in here? That, and fishing pole go in there. So the crops, I think what we'll do is save. I'm not real concerned with cash from these parsnips because they're not worth a ton. Let's hang on to 5. And now let's get organized. So we're going to bring the hoe. That's food for eating. We will sell these parsnips. And we're also going to go to Clint's and have him bust open that geode today. Whoops. So let's kind of go like that. And let's go. There's going to be a lot going on today. I think as soon as I enter the downtown area here, as long as it's after 9 o'clock by the time I do it, we will get a very important cutscene in the overall chronology of gameplay. Poof! Lewis is standing outside this dilapidated building and he's sad. Oh, hi there. That's not Lewis's voice. What an eyesore. Yeah? This is the Pelican Town Community Center, or what's left of it anyway. It used to be the pride and joy of Pelican Town, always bustling with activity. Now, just look at it. It's shameful. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV and engage with the community. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. Georgia Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so we can turn it into a warehouse. So, basically, this is the old community center. It hasn't been used in ages. And Joja Mart is like, we'll buy it from you and take it off your hands. And Lewis is like, I don't know. Something is just stopping me from selling it. He's just kind of attached to it. But if anybody else buys a Joja company membership, he's just going to go ahead and sell it. Joja Corp. So he's going to give us a quick tour here. He unlocks it. It has been locked until then. That's why I haven't tried to go in there, because I know it's locked. But now it's unlocked. And look at this place. Man, looks a lot bigger on the inside than it did from the outside. So, what's this? I guess Vincent and Jazz have been playing in here. So there's a little hut. Some of the windows are boarded up. Cobwebs. A little bulletin board over here. I wonder if those are old Help Wanted ads. What is this little guy? And Lewis is like, what? And he turns around and there's nothing there. He's like, what's your deal, Evan? What's the matter? Are you ill? And I'm like, there was something there. I swear. So he's like, what are you talking about? And now, wait for it. Oh, you saw something? Would be surprised if this place was full of rats. And then poof. And I'm like, and then it disappeared again. And Lewis is like, you okay there, bud? You need to figure it out. All right, so he's going to go home. He needs some lunch, even though it's 9 a.m. Whatever. So he's going home, and he says, you know what? I'll leave this place open. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. I could go for some rat stew. Strange. I have to come back and explore this building further. So, since we didn't skip that cutscene, it puts us right here. If we would have skipped it, it would have left us back like right where we came in from the bus stop. But we come in, and here's what we need to explore is this little thing right here. That guy disappears. We read this thing, and it's just gibberish. It's some, hieroglyphics or something, some language we don't understand. So that was kind of pointless. But maybe there's somebody else in town that knows something about that language. All right, so let's go like this. And then let's smash those just to get that done. Now, we need to go to Pierre's and buy. We're going to sell him these parsnips, I guess. Now, there's a new backpack for sale that's 10,000 G. We don't have the cash for it. So, obviously, we won't be buying it now. Business has been slow since Jojo moved into town, so times are tough for old Pierre. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just sell him all of the parsnips. We've got 1,200 bucks, and if you remember, like when we first got into Pierre's, we had when we first started the game, you had 500 bucks. And we were able to buy like a bean starter, cauliflower, and then like 7 potato seeds. We're going to buy all potato seeds with this money. And if you hold down shift and then right click, it buys 5 at a time. And if you hold down right click, it just keeps buying them super fast. So there we are. We got 25 potato seeds. Now it's 10 a.m. We need to go back and plant those. So let's go do that. The reason I bought potatoes is because I need them to be ready in time for, let me go show you on the calendar. So we look at the calendar, here, Egg Festival. We want to have those potatoes grown and sold by then, so we plant them here. That's day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somewhere in this neighborhood, they're going to be ready. I think they're ready on the 11th, so we will sell them then. And that'll give us a bunch of money to buy strawberries. And we like strawberries because they are very profitable. They are the most profitable spring crop, early in the game at least. Eventually you can get ancient fruit that is pretty much the most valuable crop in the entire game. In terms of its dollar, sales value, combined with the fact that it grows for 3 seasons and you only have to plant it once, like it keeps producing harvest. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, man, we need some horseradish. So we got to maybe do some exploring in the forest. Now, we already watered a lot of the crop spaces here, which is good. That saves us a little bit of work now. But we still have 9 crops to plant. So let's go boom, 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 Boom. Now, there's a reason I've done these in these rows of 3 like this. And you'll see it later eventually, but it's basically because of how sprinklers will be laid out whenever we get sprinklers. Alright, so 9 potatoes to water. That'll be all 25, because you remember we had 16 parsnips, 15 regulars and 1 silver. So we already had 16 watered, had to get the other 9 in the ground. That's math. You're welcome. Alright, so now we are pretty much ready to go see what's up with this mine that people are talking about. But let's actually go down here. I'm not in a tremendous hurry to get to the mine today because it's already noon. It's a really bad luck day anyway, so it might not necessarily be the most productive trip to the mines. So instead, what we will do is come down here, look real quick for horseradish. And of course, no horseradish, but I'm actually glad I came down here because I forgot I need a chest to put in the mines. And there it is, right there. Let's come in and say hi to Marnie, too. We want to start being friends with her. You can catch me at the saloon most nights. Animals are great company, but I need to spend time with people, too. So Marnie needs companionship. Remember that. Who else hangs out at the saloon pretty frequently? Well, maybe I have to see if there's anything going on there with Marnie and somebody else in town. Sam's trying to do a kickflip and just completely ignores you. Oh, we got to go to Clint's. So going down through the forest wasn't that far out of the way, considering we wanted to go to Clint's and get this geode busted open. But I'm really starting to get bummed about our inability to find horseradish. Ooh, field snack. That might come in handy. Weather doesn't really matter to me. I typically stay near my shop year-round. Depressing, huh? Yeah, kind of. Oh, man! Screwed that up. I don't have 25 bucks. Is there anything I can sell him? Nope, he won't buy the stone from me. Well, that was a wasted trip. We'll say hi to Caroline. I think she's going to the library. It's a fine-looking day. On days like this, I like to help Evelyn in the public gardens. Where are the public gardens? Where are you going? Aren't those over there? In the downtown square area? But whatevs. So, I forgot to have 25G on me to bust open that geode. And that is something that I do pretty frequently early in playthroughs, like where I go spend a bunch of cash. This is the typical scenario where I do that. I just forget that I need money. Hey, sorry if I seem cranky. I'm a little sore from work yesterday. I had to sort patient records for 4 hours straight. But when you play this game enough, you kind of get used to getting to a point where you've got so much money that it doesn't matter. See, rock slide gone. And now we can go in here. Who's this guy? And what's he standing over this ladder for? It's Marlin. Little mine shaft cart thing over here. What's this? Looks like a what's the candy bar that's like, is it a Payday that kind of looks like that with nuts and nougat? I was just peering down into this old peering down into this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. Still, there's probably good ore down there. But a dark place, undisturbed for so long. I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. Like, what are you talking about? Here, take this, you might need it. Poof. A rusty sword. Whoa, thanks, man. I've never had a sword before. I just, used to be a salesman for Joja. So I'm not really good with swordsmanship. Name's Marlin, by the way. I run the Adventurers Guild right outside. I'll keep my eye on you, prove yourself, and I might think about making you a member. Cool, thanks, buddy. I'll see what I can do. So we're going to plop this down right here. And then let's go ahead and drop all of that stuff in there. We are going to go ahead and eat the field snack. I was about to go down the elevator when I remembered it's out of order at this point. So the first level, there usually are no monsters to contend with. And there's our ladder. So you smash rocks. Eventually, the ladder will be exposed. There are two schools of thought. One says hit the gray rocks because you get XP and you always get stone. But they also take more hits, like more energy. So, and now we get to see how crappy this sword is. Go down the ladder. So I got hit by the slime and it slowed me down. But anyway, I have seen a lot of playthroughs, and the more tenured players pretty much all go for the gray stones. It's going to give you mining XP. You always get stone. And the bottom line is you need to have a ton of food for energy anyway. So energy should not be your biggest concern in the mines. Your biggest concern is basically finding ladders. Haven't I already discovered a geode? Or maybe I still need to have him bust one open for me. There's our ladder. And now we're at level 5, so we're just going to look for... let's just kill this guy, because they only take one swing. The ladder works, or the elevator now works. So we can leave and go ahead and just put this stuff in there. Now we got 11 copper. How much does it take to craft? Didn't I? I could have sworn Clint came by and told us how to make a furnace, but apparently not. That might have been in my other playthrough that I started and then realized that I had the other microphone on. Okay, we're starting to feel exhausted, so we'll eat a chub. It's 5:10 already. So, two quick ways to get down are, you know, smash rocks, or you can kill monsters, but like when your sword is terrible, killing monsters is usually not... Oh man, I am going to kill this guy because I want his crab. You better give me a crab. Nope, he didn't. I would have taken a cherry bomb too, but he gave me nothing. I try and just avoid monsters because your sword is so inefficient that it can take a while to kill them. Oh man, come on with this. Had to hit a bunch of rocks there just to get down. It's 6:20. We're going to eat one more chub. I'd like to get to level 10, but we're going to have to get onto a serious lucky streak here for that to happen. Just run away from this guy. Come on up here. Have some barrels or something. At least there's some ore. Run. Alright. So we escaped him. We lost him. Dang it, we're not going to get to level 10. We might not even get close to level 10. You can kind of see when they're getting primed for a jump, and if there's a rock blocking you and them, just hang on a second and use the rock as a barrier. Alright, how many swings? Okay, this area is infested. Forget that. We'd have to kill all of the monsters. That just ain't going to happen. So that was not a super productive run, but it's okay. Day 1 in the mines is usually not very efficient. We will leave the sword here. And now let's bring back everything that we got there. I think Clint will come by tomorrow and give us the recipe for the furnace. Yeah, whatever. You know what? Let's leave all that stuff there. And we're going to leave these because I might try and craft a recycle machine. Oh no, I don't have an iron bar. But I might have iron back at the homestead that I can use. Hey, there might be horseradish over here, actually. Negative. And there's a bridge out. So the bridge over here was blocked by a rock slide. The bridge over there is completely busted. You've got a dilapidated community center. Like, what is Mayor Lewis even doing? You know what I mean? And oh, by the way, see this right here? If I click on this sign, it says railroad that way. Well, what do you mean? There's just a huge rock slide there. And that's because there's a rock slide that's blocking access to the railroad, which is like, you have to imagine that the railroad is a pretty important resource as far as a, big piece of infrastructure to get to Stardew Valley. And it's blocked, and Mayor Lewis is just like, whatever. We'll just kind of wait until somebody comes by and takes care of it for us. That's usually our game plan, Maybe an act of God will take care of it, but I'm not dealing with it. Ain't my problem. I didn't cause the rock slide. Yeah, but you're the mayor, dude. Let's just put everything in here, and then let's grab stuff again. I don't have much to put. I don't have anything to put into the shipping bin. So I won't have $75 to bust open those geodes. I really want the cash for it, though. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go boom, 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 boom. We're going to craft wild seeds, and we're going to sell those. Spring seeds crafted. And now, so when we first got into the mine, I forgot to check this. It says something about like reaching. I could have sworn it said, oh, it's once the elevator is active, it pops this up and says reach level 40. So the elevator is still functional, but apparently it was stuck on level 5, and we had to get down there and unstick it. So a deeper expedition might be in order. So now when we go back, obviously with the elevator working, we can use it to just like pop back and forth from place to place. I'm going to get this rock and that tree is going to have to take one more swing. I think the swing will carry over to tomorrow. So I need to try to remember to bring these two things if we go to the mines tomorrow. I guess, did I leave Chubbs up there? Oh, no, they're in here. So you come back with me. That's not a lot of food to eat. We're probably going to need to do some fishing tomorrow. I kind of want to go to the mines and be productive, but what I might do is get up, go to the mines, and then... wait. Let's try and hurry and get to the bar and say hi to people. That was a long day. That cutscene adds a lot of time to the first day of... day 5 of a playthrough. Plus the cutscene with Marlin. Plus the cutscene with Marnie. Like, guys, I got stuff to do. Would y'all leave me alone? Gosh, look at how hopping the bar is on a Friday. That's why you come to the bar. Get lots of socializing. And Shane being rude again. And look at this. Marnie and Lewis hanging out and having some cocktails. It's good to stop by once in a while and see what the latest news is. Good evening. Nice to see you. Oh. Marnie doesn't even notice that I'm there. Leah is super cool, by the way. I've married her once, and I kind of enjoyed it. Pam. Oi, Gus, give me another point of your strongest. Ah, spring. The season of pastels. All right. Let's get home. I actually have to go into the office today. So my office has been like, you can go in if you want to, but you don't have to. We've been that way for a while now. There was a point where it was just closed for COVID or whatever. But for the last year or so, it's basically been optional whether you want to go in or not. Wait, it's going to rain tomorrow, so I don't need... Let's think about what we need tomorrow. I won't need that. I'm going to save my energy. So I will leave... let's bring the fishing rod. I'm not going to bother cutting any trees tomorrow. I don't think it's real necessary. But anyway, that gives us everything we need except a sword. So we can go up, go mining. Hey there, little buddy. Level 1 farming. Oh yeah, I need to craft a Scarecrow. So we are now more proficient with the watering can and hoe. We can craft a recipe and we can craft basic fertilizer. We reached level 1 mining. So we can now craft cherry bombs. And we made 0 money except for this guy, 350G. That's enough to bust open those geodes, which we will do, and hope that we get some iron so that we can craft an iron bar. So it's raining, so Bennett stays inside. And my dog's laying over here, and he's looking at me like, huh? It's going to rain again tomorrow. That's some pretty good luck. And it's a good luck day. So let's get right after it here. Cutscene. Oh, hey there, good morning. So this is Clint basically coming by to give us the recipe for the furnace. I'm going to skip it because we got lots to do. All right, so he wants you to craft a furnace. Remember, we want to craft a Scarecrow anyway. We're going to go ahead and do that right now. Willie says, I've got a new rod, and I think it's because we reached level 6 fishing that now you have access to the iridium rod. And here's Resmodius Wizard, who has noticed that we've been poking around inside the old community center and says, why don't you come by and visit? Oh my gosh, more mail. We got cookies from Mom. More mail. Marlin wants us to slay 10 slimes, and then he will give us access to the Adventurers Guild. So now we have Meet the Wizard. We have slay 10 slimes. Lots going on here. We'll get to all of it. First, look at this. It grew overnight. After I chopped it 5 times, it still grew up to a full tree the next day. Unbelievable. All right, so what's a Scarecrow? It's like 50 wood, 1 coal, and 20 fiber. So we need more wood. We need that. And we will need that. Now we need an axe. Oh, look at that. It was partially damaged. That's awesome. I had no idea that that would be the case. I've never had that happen before. That was awesome. So the damage that I did to it the night before saved me like 4 swings. Because I only had to hit it twice to knock it down instead of hitting it 10 times. All right, we can now craft a Scarecrow. Scarecrows, see it says, has a limited radius, about 8 tiles. That's kind of misleading because 8 tiles is in every direction. And when you see the word limited, you're like, oh man, I need a bunch of Scarecrows or else it won't be effective. But like, this one will easily reach that right there. That's not 8 tiles, so we're good. I can now put stuff away, although where'd those parsnips go? You come with me. Cookies will come with me. Wood can go back in there. Axe can go back in there. These can come with me. These will come with me. let's go ahead and bring the stone just in case we need it for a furnace. And I think we are ready to go. That's a lot going on there. We're going to go ahead and just sell the parsnips right here. We finished that, so that's $100. And here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to go down and meet the wizard now. Actually, wait for it. We're going to pop down some mixed seeds down here. That's all parsnips. It's okay. All right, so let's go find the wizard. We're off to see the wizard. Go try and locate him. I'm not sure what time his establishment opens. So we're going to run down here and look for a horseradish to kill time. Because I'll bet you he opens at 9. He might open at 8, but it's not a big deal. I really want to find some horseradish because we're not having any luck. There's one. Heck yeah. Horseradish will allow me to craft more of those wild seed bundles. So, like that was $350, but if I were to sell that horseradish, it's only worth like 30 or something by itself. They're not that valuable. And when you add up the base value of the ingredients of a spring seed packet compared to the 350G, it's far more efficient to sell them as a group. Okay, he's open. I'm going to... No, we'll watch the cutscene. At least part of it. Ah, come in. So I'll explain what happens. You come in, you talk to the wizard, and he's like, what do you mean you found some weird creatures and strange language on a scroll in the community center? He's like, that sounds suspicious. Let me go check it out. So he goes, checks it out, and he's like, I know what's going on. Those are Junimos. But in order to be able to understand Junimo language, I need you to drink some of this green frothy goodness. So come on over here and try some of this green frothy goodness. So you go over there, you drink the green frothy goodness that is somehow being heated by fire that is like on top of the wood on his floor here. This is crazy looking. But there's a Junimo. You've seen one before, haven't you? So drinking the green frothy goodness lets us understand Junimo language, and then I think he tells you to, go ahead and check out the scroll now, and you'll be able to understand it. So let's actually go talk to the wizard. Oh yes, I predicted your arrival a long time ago, young Evan. I was here 20 years ago. However, your fate is ultimately in your own hands. So I was here 20 years ago to visit my grandpa, and I'm sure that my grandpa brought me by to see the wizard. Right? So what do you mean you predicted it? I've been here before. That's like saying... What's that like saying? That's like saying, oh, I predict that the Yankees will win the Super Bowl or the World Series sometime in the future. Well, yeah, I mean, they've done it before, probably going to do it again, so that's not exactly a bold prediction, Cotton. All right, where am I going here? I need to go to Clint's. Let's check this help wanted ad first. La-di-da. Oh, man, see, Emily wants a parsnip. We've got one at the homestead, so we'll just have to remember to grab it and give it to her at some point. I should probably go check the beach for forageables too, because I think they reset tomorrow. Penny, what you doing out here in the rain? I'm going inside in a moment. All right. Come on, Clint. I need some iron, buddy. One piece of iron would make me really happy. I sense you've been spending some time in a community center. So Lewis has a really good sense of smell, apparently. Clint says today would be a good day to go mining. And Lewis is here to collect his business tax. So let's process these geodes now that we've got money for it. What is that? Soapstone? Limestone. That's another thing we can donate. And then rocks. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but it's okay. Alright, let's come in here. And I forgot that I haven't been here either, and it's because we're going to skip this. So there's nothing in the collection, and Gunther tells you, bring stuff and donate it to the museum. And he, will try and give you rewards in exchange. So that becomes a journal quest right away. I did it. I get 250G. Now let's go check out this book. We found another library book, and it's about scarecrows, which we already know because we've done it. Boom. There are collectible scarecrows. And they aren't just for looks. They work just like the regular scarecrows. So we'll have to keep an eye out for collectible scarecrows. Now, we still have lots to do, and it's already noon. And I'm fiddle-faddling and going to the beach again to look for forageables. Is there anything over here? Nope. It's okay, though. We're not in any crazy hurry to get super deep into the mines. We're just kind of winging it here. Whatever happens to come across my mind is like something, oh, hey, I could do that. I'll just do it. Like I could go up here and talk to this strange guy. Old mariner, I got this old amulet to sell. That's my normal voice for, like, seafaring men or mining men. Anyway, he's got an amulet for sale, but we're not ready for it. Like, what does that mean, man? Come on. That's mysterious, and now I really want it. I'll give you 630G for it. 630G. Pish posh. So, we'll have to work toward doing whatever we have to do to be ready for the... Like, can you at least tell me what I need to do to get ready for the amulet? Oh. Let's now come back here. And... check it out. We drank the green frothy goodness. And now, in the crafts room... Wait. Those are all the same. What's up with that? So I could put those in there. I swear I did remixed wild medicine bundle. Ooh, 5 hops, 5 white algae, 5 fiddlehead fern, and 5 purple mushrooms. Construction bundle is the same. Fall foraging bundle, summer foraging bundle, winter foraging bundle. So this one is the wild card here. The wild medicine bundle adds to the challenge here. So that's that. But now we can see what's going on in here. And I do have some of these that I can donate. Let's just go ahead and do it since we're here. And then we just need to bring a leak. And we will get, hopefully, we'll get something out of it, right? I mean, we'll find out eventually. Man, it's 1:30 already. We'll try and get into the mines and go down like 5 levels, and then I think what I'll do is just go ahead and go fishing for the rest of the day. Because we're not going to, like a day like this where it takes us this long to get to the mines, we're not going to get down 20 levels or whatever anyway, so we might as well just kind of balance out our workday. Let's go like that. Basically... if I'm not going to eat you or use you while I'm down there, I'm not going to use the hoe. Cookies are 90 energy. That's more than we even need right now, so that's cool. Nice. That was lucky. Obviously, you want the copper if you can get it. That's another priority down here. Got some coal from that stone. That was good. So copper, stone, ladders. There's a ladder. Any gems that you might see. Like, I could just go ahead and go down that ladder, but I'm not that worried about getting deep. We're just kind of trying to stay productive without obsessing over goals. You know what I'm saying? There was a bunch of stone there that I could have gathered, but let's not get crazy. Ooh, earth crystal. Yay. Oh, no. I might not even eat that cookie today. This is bad. Run away. With my luck, the ladder will be back over there where he was. So I'll have to go back there anyway. There it is. Yay. There is a, there's somebody had figured out a way to know where the ladder is. I don't like you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Can I pull this off? Get away from him and gather the copper that was over there? Yes, I can. Get that stone. There we go. Dang it, I might have to deal with that guy. No, I think I... Oh, that only took one hit. Let's at least get to level 10 before we get out of here. Boy, that slime was not very good at his job. I need a magnet ring. Oh, come on! I'm not dealing with this. It'll take me forever to clear this floor. It's just not worth the time. If I had enough stone to craft a staircase, I would... I mean, I didn't have it with me, but I could have crafted a staircase. Now, 20 copper and 25 stone to make a furnace. So let's go like this. And let's grab this. And now what we're going to do is craft the furnace. We're going to drop it right here. Now the furnace takes 5 ore and 1 coal to smelt. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. You go in there. You guys go in there for now. Now these I can donate both of them. We'll donate the jade, but eventually we are going to want to start saving a ton of jade. It's 6:20. We're going to go out and go fishing. And we will just fish right here and then pop back in there from time to time to smelt more copper. I can smelt 3 more bars of copper before we depart. Come on, give me chubs. Ooh, 2 emeralds. That's a pretty good score. Didn't we get 2 emeralds on the first day of fishing? And now we can actually donate 1 and keep 1. I think we sold them the first time, both of them. All right, let's run in here real quick and start another. You can go in there. You guys can go in there. Oh. Yep, that'll work. Whatever. So anyway, I will be trying to post an episode every other day for those of you who are wondering. If I get far enough ahead with recordings, we might go to 1 per day, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to keep up with that pace, but that's my goal. It's a long shot because I've got so much going on with work and in my personal life with 2 kiddos, so. All right, we got one more cast here. So here's what we're going to do. Catch this fish. Run in here. Do that. Put that in there. Come back out, use our last cast. And then go back in. Smelt that last bar. Sound good? So 2 days of mining, and we haven't even made it to level 10 yet. I'm not ending with green algae. I can actually cast again, and I'm not ending with freaking driftwood either. Come on. Give me a chub. Are you kidding me with this? Jeez. I think I can cast one more time. Yes, got lucky. It only took 7 instead of 8 because of how proficient I am with my fishing skill. More carp. Oh, that was a bust. It's alright, though. Alright, so we'll start smelting that. Put everything in there for now. Why don't we put that in there? That'll come back with me. Let's bring... I'm going to leave this stuff. We're going to bring that. Bug meat I can turn into bait. So let's actually do this. Now put that back in there. And then bring this stuff. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and leave the fishing rod here because tomorrow it's going to rain again tomorrow. I think we're going to go ahead and try and go mining again tomorrow. And since we'll be up here, if I decide after a little bit of mining that I want to go fishing, the rod will already be here and I won't have to, bring it with me from the farm. Not a huge deal, but if you don't need to bring something with you, don't bring it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me forget to grab a parsnip out of my chest when I get back to the farm so that I remember to do this right there. Emily wants a parsnip. And if there are folks voting for us to marry Emily, that could be a big jump start to that relationship. So we'll see how that goes. All right, there's a bullhead. I need one of those. We're good on carps. We're good on chubs, and I want to hang on to them anyway. But wait. That and that will go in there, as will that. And now the rest of this stuff. Whoa. No, we're going to go ahead and donate those. So, wait. Put that stuff in there. We might need that, but probably not. I won't need the watering can. Oh my gosh, get out of the way, stuff. Let's just put these like over here. In fact, let's put them up here where I can see them. Let's grab a parsnip. Why did I bring these back? Dang it. I want to try and remember to bring those with me tomorrow too, so I'm just going to put them right there. And the hoe. We'll bring that in case we find an artifact spot. So we're going to sell these carps. It's not going to be worth a whole lot, but that's the only stuff that I have. So, Boom. I could have sold the other emerald, but it's probably better for me to keep it in case I need it at some other point. We already petted Bennett today, so we don't need to do that again. So heading to bed. Did we get to level 2 mining? Probably not, because we didn't spend a lot of time up there. We didn't level up anything from the looks of things, but that's okay. That'll do it for this episode. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button, dang it. And comment below, and we will see y'all next time.